gone right now. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? YouTube family, I'm in this motherfucker, man. And y'all already know, man. He really don't need no introduction, but I'm gonna give him one anyway, just off the strength. We in here with 40, no limit 40 cal, man. What's the word? What's the word?
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, bro?
Man, slow motion, man. Respond to that. Oh damn. It you done came on the internet, man, and you got the internet on fire right now, man. Like, tell us a little bit about you, man. Where you just it's like you just came up out the blue air and man, you done set a fire out here, man.
Man, you know, man, it seemed like it's out the blue, but it really ain't out the blue, man. That shit, I came home and that shit been brewing for a long time, and you know, I ain't come home on no trying to get, cause that ain't even the type of nigga I am, folks. It's just that my name and who I am placed so far past some media mainstream and some bullshit like. My name, I go against the world for me. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So my thing was more about folk. If we gonna talk about it, let's talk about it then. You feel
For
me?
sure. For sure. Man, I know you just did some time, man. How long you did?
I just came off of 7. I just did 7 in the feds. And before that, I did 2 in the state. Before that, I did 2 fights and cases. Before that, I did some more shit fights and cases. I've been in and out that motherfucker for.
In and out that motherfucker, man. When you got damn it, you know that's a long them a lot. I just added damn near 12 years in my head. With 12 years gone like that out your life, man. Like what you think about coming home and you seeing people playing with your name, knowing you a thorough dude. How that make you feel?
Man, fuck. It's not because it was never. This what fucked me up because it was never nothing that would have got did in my presence. You know, you for you to wait till a nigga go to jail and sabotage a nigga name, a nigga character for, and you know, and for a nigga that really stood on business. I can never justify nobody playing with no nigga name. You feel put something on a nigga name that he don't got coming regardless. But for a nigga that's been an outstanding, upstanding nigga, and stood on business all this time for, why would y'all play with my name? But you know, it be the money. You know, it be the money. The money be the influence. You know, the influence it get the people going. You know, it is just I'm at a point in life where it's expected. You know, it's expected. I don't take shit like it ain't expected no more. Folks. You feel me? It's just like now, all right, the gloves off. That's what we on.
For sure,
That's what
for
we on.
sure. So with you doing this right, and you coming to the crib, and you adjusting and adapting, man, you see like this new internet world that's going on, man. You see like it used to be in the streets and shit. Now it's on the internet, man. You know they playing on the internet with it. Like how you think you gonna go about with adapting that and you know going from there.
That internet is something I always stayed away from all my life. That's why you can't really find no pictures of me too many. You feel me? You can't find no lies, no bunch of shit with me, no videos me because you know niggas is really playing the streets. So it's like now when I'm seeing I'm finally involved in this shit, it's the circus. And then you know a motherfucker try to, you know, if this what we got going on, man, and a nigga come on, cause I'm a nigga like this, cause I understand you got clowns that's in this shit, so you got niggas that's deserve to get laughed at. You got niggas that's real clowns, but you got to be able to differentiate the goofies from the goblins. Shit. You know, you can't, but you got so many. It's like the generals and the gentlemen that outnumbered. Shit. It's so many fuck niggas in the world. It's like you can't even. It's you can't maneuver without running into them. See, so it's like I just be wishing sometimes I had a button I could just push and kill all their ass. Oh, everything.
Get them out the way.
Oh, everything.
For sure, for sure. Man, like with you doing this and all this, man, and you coming home like the internet and this YouTube shit, like this like a new wave, and you know what I'm saying, it present a new opportunity. Like a lot of people eating off this YouTube stuff where they ain't working jobs, they ain't selling drugs no more. Like what you see yourself doing with this internet, man, and I know you trying to do some music and stuff, man. Like, how you gonna go about with all this, man?
Oh yeah, this my intro. I ain't even really made my introduction yet. I mean, the people on the stage that is the introduction to the world. My city already knew me, so it wasn't really like the clarification for the world. You feel what I'm saying? That was really like I really just that was personal. But now that everybody that already got to know me, you feel me? Y'all got a feel for me. Yeah, the music is definitely that's what I'm on right now. Like that's my mission as far as you know my come out because where I'm at right now with things on some real shit. I got a vision, and my music play a big part of my vision. I got billions on my schedule right now, but I need the people to understand me. I need the people to know who they dealing with. So I feel like music feeds the soul, and I'm one that talk. When you talk, you know that you dealing with a real. It can't be fabricated, and I'm not one of the niggas that come on the internet like anything I tell you can be traced back, folks. Like you can trace this shit back and to wherever you want to try. I'm not gonna come on here and do no capping with nobody. I don't come on here to glorify, the gruesome shit we done, or we're gonna do. That's not what I come here for. But this is what I don't get about the internet. Y'all watch street nigga podcast or y'all watch a street nigga interview. The street nigga, of course, go touch on some street shit. Y'all say crazy shit. You see what I'm saying? Or y'all try to belittle. You see what I'm saying? A person for the lifestyle. This is where we come from. This what like what the fuck you want me to tell you about some shit I can't tell you nothing about but the truth. What the fuck else you want to hear about?
For sure. And with that, man, a lot of the people and the fans, man, they asked one question was, is he rocking with Herbo or he beefing with him? They was still like misunderstood on what type of situation that was. Like if it was a beef or if y'all was rocking, they ain't understand it, and really comprehend.
I mean, I'm gonna tell like this. I told I told bro like this. I told 16 for I ain't Herb is a rapper, G. To me, Herb is nothing more than a rapper, for like Shorty don't play no part in what I got going on. You feel what I'm saying? Now, once upon a time, shit was said that his speech came up in my situation. I mean, this is my thing, folks. I'm a straightforward nigga. I don't got no personal smoke with her. I'm not into it with Shorty. But at the same time, he ain't on my side. You feel me? Like he ain't you. I'm one of them, folks. I'm an old mob nigga, folks. Like you ain't on my side. You ain't on my team. See, you over there. It is what it is. It ain't nothing personal. It's the business.
For sure. That's understandable, man. If you ain't got nothing to do with it, don't put yourself in it. For sure. I
And
understand.
niggas love to put themselves in it, folks. Niggas love to be in bullshit, folks. It's like a nigga know what the business is. Nigga know what it is already. So it's like, all right, cool. Let the chips fall where they may. Cause I'm the nigga that's straightforward. You ain't gotta know. You ain't gotta think and second guess. If a nigga like me beefing with you, I'm gonna come tell you right off the fly before you be dead for sundown.
For sure, man. And this thing, everything like really is surprising because from the outside looking in, it looked at like No Limit, like they was everybody was together and it was all love. You know what I'm saying? And then when this come out, it this situation, it's like, man, no, it's always two sides to a story.
I mean, you gonna get a few sides to a story. I mean, like, bro, for real, G, all that shit is like, I guess niggas got partners and bonds and all that shit with homies and certain people, but at the end of the day, folk, I mean, just look around. You could put two and two together. All right, No Limit. We got a lot of homies that's in jail. We got a whole lot of dead homies, folks. You feel me? We got a lot of motherfuckers out there still in the block, still in the hood, whatever we want to call. Now, me personally, like I say, I don't really fuck with people, period, folks. You feel me? Never really have. Like, you the gang, you the gang. That's what it is. But folk ain't it 2025 G, ain't nobody really fucking with each other, folks. That's just what it is, folks. Like, it ain't just no limit. So it's like I'll just be the first one to say I'm a nigga that's gonna stay where don't nobody else wanna stay. I don't give a fuck how you feel. On the real. Like, I don't nobody really fuck with each other, folks. Like, the niggas who even fuck with each other, that some of them don't fuck with each other.
For sure, for sure. I want to speak on this. This I seen this guy Lil Hot, and he was speaking on the situation, saying stuff, and he seemed like he's way younger than you, man. He seemed like he way younger than you, man. So I'm like, I'm trying to figure out, uh, like, how could he speak on something when he way younger than you and he wasn't even around when things was going on, and he really going off word of mouth.
So you gotta understand, because his chess being played. He's just a pawn. Somebody's moving him. He's not the one speaking. Yeah, he's just the mouth.
For sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
he's a pawn. His chess being played. See, at the end of the day, it's entertainment to the world, but it's real smoke on the horizon.
Yeah, and then they, they try to get out on you, play with your name and all this. But they can't produce no paperwork. But on the other hand, you know what I'm saying, you got paperwork vouching for everything you know what I'm saying, you saying and do. How you feel when they trying to flip it up and make it look like you the one that's doing the snitching, and really it's dude and them. How you feel about that?
I mean, it's disgusting. It's pathetic, especially when the one of the niggas that told on me, like I say, you you put a nigga in a position to be over the shorties. A king rat got statements on me. You know, y'all see these y'all on that. Y'all put a nigga in a position to be over the shorties. Y'all sit here, y'all turn around, and y'all gonna call. I mean, like, come on, folks. It's selfish love. That shit had me so hot every time I even think about that shit, folks. Like, that shit, it was, you, like I say, I would have had to go do it to thought that shit would even play it out. Like, you couldn't have paid me to say they would have did no shit like that. You know, and it was for no reason, because it's like I ain't never owed no nigga shit, for I get my own money, for I ain't never been chasing no rap check, for like my rap sheet speak for itself. Folks. I'd have been figured twice. First time I wasn't even old enough to go to that bitch. Folks. Like, I've been out here on this shit, like, real life. Check my motherfucking, my shit is on Google. I could really be Google. Folks. Like, you feel me? Niggas had guns that'll knock helicopters out the sky, nigga, way before Instagram was what it was. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was doing this shit back in the day. Folks. Like, folks them know how I was. I was always the one, for I used to look at our tail like this. I remember growing up, folks. Scarface, one of my favorite movies, folks. And Tony had a saying, folks. Tony used to tell me for all the time, for the world is yours. You feel me? And I remember when my little brother, and every morning we used to wake up, shorty. I used to tell my little brother, shorty, we come outside, smoke us a blunt, look at the sky, shorty. I say, shorty, right now we free, we ain't out here, shorty. We got the ability to go anywhere on the planet we want to go. The world is ours. So you know, it's like when I'm in control of life, G, and them people ain't got me sitting in no cage, folks. I live life to the max. I want everything in life got to offer, because Allah put me here to be a king. So it's like me, for how I live my life, I'm not caught up in no fanatics or no antics or trying to be or trying to impress nobody, folk. That's why everybody love me, G. I never wanted no fed, no recognition, no none of that. I'm the nigga that's on the block every day. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days straight, folk. I ain't took a shower, shit, shave, piss, none of that, folk. Ain't ate, I probably ain't ate shit but some Zuzus, some whams out there, folk. You can catch me on the block every day like that, folk. 4, 5 years straight. Oh, everything, folks. First one to the block, last one to leave that bitch. If I want to leave, that was me, folks. I'm telling you, I can remember times, nigga, well, on free Marley, nigga, Marley, goddamn it, nigga, on everything, Project White Sean, nigga, on everything, motherfucker be a Marley, them crib, nigga. I was so gritty and grimy, folk, but to have a heart of gold. My homie, the mamas loved me. But it was times, for we would be in war, bad as hell. I'm talking about the block getting split 3, 4, 5 times. Folks, and the mama don't even let me in the crib. So now I'm sleeping in a steamer in the front of Maldi crib with everybody gun in the car. Cause folks don't know, and it's the middle of wartime. For we flipping each other shit 3, 4, 5 times. Never complained, never acted. You feel what I'm saying? Like I ran to that shit every day. Fuck. You feel me? So it's like Everything that a nigga did, folks, for you niggas, and then you niggas be the fuck nigga. For ain't nobody that's up there talking shit. For ain't nobody that, come on, man. Fuck. Them niggas that's up there for ain't nobody you talking to on. Ain't nobody that's on that nothing. That's nobody that's up there talking. I'm the only nigga that's really on something, folks. That's for like I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that because a few of the guys spoke, folks. But as far as folk like the originals, folk, because a few of the guys that spoke, folk, and spoke out, folk. But I feel like a few of the guys that when they spoke, folk, they didn't say everything they wanted to say or should have said, folk. See me, I ain't got no filter. I don't give a fuck if you mad, nigga. Fuck
Joe.
you and feed your beans, nigga. When you catch me, stand over me. That's my motto, G.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, man, it's crazy because I be watching and I'm seeing like they got different little cliques and all this, man. And Shorty, goddamn it, he was really mad and salty that somebody gave you a voice to speak. So that's what made me look into the situation even more. Like, man, hold on, they don't want him to say nothing and get no, you know what I'm saying? What they trying to hide? You know
Man,
what I'm
it's
saying?
what
I
because
see.
it get way greasier than that. But see, a nigga like me, folk, I ain't the nigga that's gonna come out here. Oh, since you want to do, oh yeah, you bitch ass niggas did this, y'all did this, y'all did that. Nah, we'll be at this motherfucker nigga to goddamn it nigga to year 3000. You know what I'm saying? Just to tell me about what you niggas did. I ain't know that, folk. I'm gonna speak about what's pertaining to me. Now, anybody that spoke on what the fucked up part about it is. Any nigga that spoke on 40 cal, for every nigga that spoke on 40 cal, G, was fucked up. Any nigga that commented on your shit, G, or commented on anything I did, on any of my podcast, real, and whatever, folk, they all fucked up. Mind you, I just want people, the world to pay attention to people, folk. You don't see no original, no limits on that bitch playing. You don't see no real, no limits on that motherfucker comment under nothing, folk. I don't give a fuck who don't like me, who gonna say something for a nigga that's really from my, even the shorties, they know. Let hot shorty on my mama shorty know what's going on, folks. Like, you feel me? And it's like shit ain't even got to be talked about. They know. You feel me, nigga? His little partner. You feel me? Shorty them just calling my sister. They calling my sister right now, begging her to beg me to leave them alone. You see what I'm saying? Like a nigga not even, you feel me? And this is what I be saying to the world, folks. It's just a media thing, folks. You feel me? A nigga don't even be wanna approach this type of situation because now I'd be like, oh, he's just looking for it, he's seeking it. Like, no, but you got to get an understanding, folks. You can't let a nigga run off with a story, especially not me. You not finna paint no picture of me and think I'm not finna get my brush and paint one, folks. Ain't no way, especially if the picture 5G, because you can't ask my worst enemy about you, folks. He can't tell you no fuck shit about me, G. Only thing he can tell you, I was on the wrong side.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. The days we living in, man, people they getting killed and dying left and right, man, left and right, man. And it's like I don't really think they understand how serious this shit is, man. They get on this motherfucker and they play and do all this for the internet. I don't think they really understand how serious this shit is. See, you older, you done already seen and been through this shit. These guys really just jumping off the porch and the stuff that they seeing, so they move and they think that's something when really that y'all ain't been through nothing, man. Like what
Man,
words?
this shit, see, really, I feel like this. And this the problem. And we just gonna speak on it, and this go for every hood. Cause I know when I first came to the hood, folks, I still had to go through the original. Goddamn it! If you wanted the motherfucker to be a part of a gang for a mob, folks, you had to prove that. You had to prove you was mafia material. You see what
Yo,
I'm saying? So now I come home all these years later, the rules have changed. You got niggas that's cheerleaders. You see what I'm saying? You got niggas that's mascots. You got kids. You got motherfucker niggas that's supposed to be on somebody's football or basketball court. You get all type of niggas mixed into a gang life. And so because they never knew the severity of the culture, they still living like they still on the basketball court. Or they still fucking with these little hoes. And so they trolling, they playing because it's a game. It wasn't no game when I was out here. You know, the game started playing. They started making fun and having fun. It wasn't no fun. We was whacking your ass. I don't know when they made it fun to get motherfucker put on your ass, the belt spanking his belt. I don't know, for that shit new to me, G. You know, and it's like back then, folk, nigga had put in so much motherfucking work, and I speak for all mine, folk, because it's like my homies, folk. You know, I'm speaking for my homies, the steppers from 150, and everybody know who they is for, who the fuck they not for. On everything, G, for us to be that big, it wasn't that many. On everything, folk, we put out real low. Shorty them had it easy coming over there. Shorty them ain't had a, you feel me? No, we got on some real shit. I don't even felt like No Limit needed no shorties. You feel what I'm saying? Cause y'all came over there and got a bunch of goofy shit going. A lot of the reason motherfuckers respect No Limit, for one, folks, we was kids. Nigga don't understand, folks. We was kids going to war with some grown ass men.
Most definitely. I remember that over
And we was
East,
with
man.
it.
I remember over East it being busting over there, and most definitely y'all been had a name. That name way before it was Lil Herb and all that. That name was around way before then, man. I can remember them saying 150 no limit. Well, no limit way back in 2002, and I can remember way back then hearing that. You know what I'm saying? I used to be like, where that say? Oh, that's over there in the town. Whoop de woo. They get to speaking it and saying name in the block. So it been named like that, man. Y'all been had the presence felt in the city like that, doing y'all thing, man. Um, that's why everybody well deserving of they flowers.
Ain't no
And when you
excuse.
try to take a nigga flowers away, that's like a badge of honor that you got if somebody's trying to strip you from it, man. But you can't strip something that I really lived and I really did, man. You can't take that away from me.
Why would you? It's
For
mine.
sure. For sure. It's yours. You earned that. The work you put in, going to jails and doing all this stuff, man, putting in this work, they can't never take that from you, man. They can't never take that from you. They don't want your voice to be heard because you a problem to be reckoned with. And
Nah,
then
ain't no
how it
excuse.
is right now, it's all clicks, right? You see how all the clicks clicking up and they doing their thing, and they try to push who they want to push. They don't, the real people, they don't try to give them no shine and no light, man. How you feel like that? Like it's a lot of, you said it earlier. It's a lot of the guys that came out and spoke, but they kept it. They kept the cover on the book, man. You like you say, you got no filter, man. How you feel about the older guys that really did their thing and not getting the respect that's needed and being disrespected, man? Like
They
how
posed
that
so
feeling
they
is.
posed subtle business. But you know what's so crazy? I had a conversation years ago with my homie now when I first started seeing this happen. And they got mad at me. I sent the letter from jail because I seen it from the streets. Nigga, and I'm in the county when that shit first started kicking off. I said, hey man, listen, man, you know, it's looking real weird. It's looking real weird. I don't know what's going on out there, cool, but it's looking real weird out there. You feel me? Motherfucker took the letter to the hood and told me like I was doing something wrong. I said something wrong. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I feel like y'all looking weird. Fix it. At the end of the day, and all these years later, it's weird to the motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? I call myself trying to at least speak up, but see, once again, folk, you can't let you when you got snakes and you see snakes running in a group, folk, and you might have one or two snakes, folk. If you got a snake, folk, you have to behead him immediately, G. Because if you don't, he gonna recruit. He gonna recruit other snakes, folk, on everything, see. And now before you know it, folk, the whole pet store to change. It went from all your dogs to a pet store for the lizards. You see what I'm saying? And so now you ain't even on the same playing field no more, folk. You went from being the hunter to the prey. You feel what I'm saying? And then when you known for being the type of nigga like you is, like you your own brains, your own money, your own bronze. You see what I'm saying? You don't need no nigga for nothing. Never did. Never. I'm not gonna never. You a problem. G. Then when you really got the voice, like I'm a force without no limit. G. I don't go around screaming no limit. I'm 40 cal. Everybody know me. G. If you somebody, if you been out here, I don't scream no limit for. I scream 40 cal. Don't get me wrong. I love no limit because I put my work. That's mine. You're not taking that from me. But at the end of the day, everything that was attached to it, I feel like on some real shit, I feel like a lot of shit should have been nipped back in the day. I feel like a lot of shit, folks. I feel like if I would have had the sense that I had now, I would have started talking to my homies earlier. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not even like a motherfucker. I just feel like it wouldn't have got this far because the ones who was badly rooted and seeded, we could have just gone and got them out the way. You feel what I'm saying? We could have gone and got it out the way instead of watching the fuck shit started happen. But granted, we was kids. So by the time a motherfucker get older, like, damn, all right, we done lost so much through slime activity alone. You see what I'm saying?
Sure, for sure. Yeah, man. And then with the you know, how it's going, especially in Chicago, man, the feds is snatching people up left and right, the cliques and the gangs and stuff like, man, all these Ricos that's going on, man. Like I'm just watching it, man, and seeing it. Like you coming from the feds, experiencing this shit and seeing this shit right here. Like, can you believe how niggas is actually they seeing this shit and it's like they don't give a fuck. They running with it, making shit even hotter. Like, what's your opinion on like you seeing them niggas doing shit like that, man? Knowing that certain shit that they do gonna get them indicted or could get them watched and all this shit, and you see a shorty them on there going crazy, you know, basically
What?
spilling the beans and doing all this shit, man. Like with knowing what's going on, like how you feel about that? Like you do that, did that make you want to like separate yourself and keep to yourself? Or did you have an opinion like, man, when I get out there, man, I probably got these couple of homies left, or I'm just gonna stay to myself? Like, what's your how you feel about that?
Honestly, folk coming home, see, I was at war with the world. I ain't even tell nobody I was out, folk. I was out here lurking. I ain't gonna lie to you. But on the real shit, I figured out that I'm glad I did, play like I played because I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, folk. I'm at a point now for where it's like I'm scared to get close to niggas. I ain't gonna even lie to you, folk, because I'm type of nigga, folk. I go too hard for shit I love. You feel me?
Sure,
Can't nobody do no wrong to you for you my partner. Can't nobody talk
sure,
about you and you my partner for. You feel me? I ain't got nobody that's coming like that behind me, folks. You feel me? I got a Lily, folks. I had to just put my back against her wall and go against the whole world, folks, and stand on it. Fuck y'all, nigga. That's what we doing. You feel me? Because this the business, whether y'all like it or not, and however y'all feel we can do it. It's like when you dealing with them type, and then you fucked up, folks, because even the niggas that be having the paper, folks, they be pussy. They be pussy, folks. Like niggas be realizing, like niggas really be wanting a motherfucker and playing a motherfucker close really just to keep an eye on the motherfucker. You feel me? Like a nigga be seasoned. Nigga know how to play chess, folks. So even the niggas that do fake act like they fuck with a nigga, folks, they really just be trying to keep an eye, you know? Cause you gotta keep an eye on the wolves, folks. You don't never wanna, you feel
right,
me? But a nigga really don't even be on those slime times. G. I really just want my money and take care of mine, folks, because I deserve it. Anybody that know me gonna tell you I deserve it before I done played fair, before I done followed all the rules, folks. And never did no wrong to nobody, folks. Every time I come home, I try to pick a nigga up. G, I ain't never been caught that doing nothing in my life. Wallahi, bro, I don't get every time I put a fuck nigga in my mix, folks, they told on me, G. On everything. Every time, folks. And it's like, damn, folks. You know a nigga was better off without you. Nigga never needed you. You see, if that was y'all was gonna do the whole motherfucking time, folks, it's like a nigga be so sad and disappointed even speaking on this shit, cause it be like, folks, damn. Cause now I'm a part of this shit too. You feel me? A nigga
sure,
part of the shit, folks. You feel me? And it's like, no one thing I can say I didn't do that everybody else did, folks. I ain't partake in no fuck activity, none whatsoever. Oh, everything. I can't even tell you what the back door look like, folks. I ain't never seen it, used it, walked through it, none of it.
for sure, for sure. Man, and how you feel about all these guys claiming to be Muslims and all this stuff now? My point is, I look at it like a lot of these guys they go to jail, and I know they be cowards. So if they ain't running or using the mob behind them to protect them, then they using the Muslims for protection. Like since when everybody started, claiming to be Muslims and doing all this stuff? Like how did that make you? Like I know you practiced this and did this for real, so like how that make you feel when you get to seeing stuff like that? Everybody running around saying that they Muslims and then motherfucker out there eating a bacon sandwich and shit like
I'm
that.
glad you asked me that, folks, because one of the fans actually had commented on one of the videos and shit. And he commented on one of the interviews. And he had said something like, he had asked me a question, or he had made a statement out more rather. And I'm gonna answer your question first. I feel like Soprano with the island, he said during the end of days that the masses of the world was gonna approach Islam, in a big number. You feel people was gonna be running to take their shahadas toward the end of time. And without a shadow of doubt, we in the end of times. So it's like I understand now. I've seen for a fact, my own eyes, when niggas do tell, niggas be hot, niggas be scary. They come and people tell them before they get to the actual prisons. Oh yeah, well just get on Muslim time. Akim gonna protect you. Now listen, I'm gonna tell you about the feds too. It's a big dumbass difference between camps, lows, FCIs, and penitentiaries. You see what I'm saying? It's a big dumbass difference now. I was in all penitentiaries. I was in United States pens, the worst prisons in the world. You see what I'm saying? I can't speak about no FCI because I've never been there. You see what I'm saying? But in the penitentiary, Ockham ain't going for that shit. You might catch, because every now and then you'll catch a yard with one of the E-man. He might be from Egypt. He might be from Yemen. Ock might really be under Sharia law, and he's studying on business. But you might catch one of the Ocks. The E-man might be from DC. They on straight game time. They on animal time. You come in that bitch hot if you want to. I'm gonna put that knife in your ass. They don't get no fuck about that shit. You feel we not harboring no, because you got niggas that really love Islam. I really love Allah. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it's not. You gotta really. I could tell if somebody Muslim or not. You feel if you not gonna just tell me you Muslim, because Allah tell us in the Quran, every Muslim ain't your brother. You see what I'm saying? You got weak-hearted Muslims. You got the hypocrites. You got some Muslims gonna be in deeper hellfire than the unbelievers. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I understand. Allah say beware the hypocrites. He told us that they hypocrites. They faking. But you can't fake it for me. You ain't gonna never do me no harm. I say I'm really living in my truth. I'm really that thing. I done tatted Allah's name on my face. This really that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not really tripping on those because they can't get close to me anyway. Because when you know you a faker, you're not gonna put yourself around nothing authentic. You gonna stand out. You feel me? You're not gonna put yourself around nothing authentic. And I ain't gonna even put the spotlight on you and make you know it. I'm just gonna look at you. You gonna know, all right, time to go. You feel me? So it's like I understand. You feel me? I just seen it done, but it don't make me no mad, because at the end of the day, you only go bring wrath upon yourself. See, people don't understand that about religion. For I think people think when you do some type of religion, well, probably people that ain't never practiced Islam, because there's no power and nothing else. You feel me? When this ain't no, you got a real connection with the Lord of the world. I pray 8, 9, 10 times a day, sometimes 11. You feel me? I don't do this for my help. I'll be the first nigga tell you, for nigga know anything about 40. If it don't work, fuck it. On to the next. You feel me? I done did all type of reading, studying, because I can't. I said I done spent so much time fighting for my life, bro. You feel me? I had to get close to God. I'm playing too many vicious games. I'm studying knocking on his door. You feel what I'm saying? So you come to a point to where I came to a point to this in life. I have been seeking God all my life, bro. I've been seeking God a long time, folks. I'm talking about, I was a granny baby. You feel me? I grew up in church 3, 4 times a week with Nanny. I'm talking about Sunday school, regular church, choir rehearsal, Bible study. Got that, man? You feel me? She going, I'm there. You feel me? And as I was growing up, a lot of things never made sense to me in that church, because I wasn't one that just sat there and ate candy out granny purse while the preacher talking, the pastor talking. I'm trying to make this shit make sense, because at a young age, I'm reading this Bible, and and I'm reading these stories in this Bible, and I'm reading about Ezekiel in the chariots of fire, and I'm reading about Musa, Salam, Moses, parting the Red Sea. I'm reading about all this power, this mystical power that my forefathers had. And I'm sitting here and I'm praying this prayer I'm praying for all the years. You telling me I can't even get a prayer answer. Ain't no way this the same God.
Sure.
Ain't no way this the same God. So I came to a point to where I dropped, before I got so frustrated, I dropped down to my knees and cried, folks, because I was lost. I had read everything. I had did everything. I had felt like, and out of nowhere, for when you see one thing about when you seeking Allah and you seeking your Lord wholeheartedly, purely, you can't. You first, It should get so deep, folk. Like the spiritual enlightenment and the power and the angels and the mercy he gonna bestow upon you just for seeking your creator. I wasn't seeking money. I wasn't seeking none of that. I cried tears because I was lost. I wanted to know my creator. You see what I'm saying? And it's like when them tears fell, it's the hadith, in the book of hadith. I think it's the Al-Bukhari. And Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he say every time a tear hit the ground, the angels pick it up and they take it to Allah. And Allah get the tear and he examine it. And he asked the angels, why was my slave crying? So when these tears was examined, folk, it's like everything fell on me at once. It's like I was reborn overnight. And it's like when you constantly over put that work in, when you really ready to die, and Allah know your heart. When you ready to die for the creator of the world, fuck, ain't nobody fuck with you. You got a free pass down here. It don't matter what they do to you, G. Nothing will prosper. Folk, these people that told on me, for everybody, their mama that told on me, folk, for every case I had, I done walked out that bitch, for every time. Every time, folks. Like every time they didn't try to exterminate me a million times. For I'm like an albino roach. For you can't kill me, Jay. Oh yeah, dang. So it's like I don't, like I say, I really don't even be trying to get these kids, especially these kids, these niggas, because it's like I don't even try to get man that much attention because it ain't about them giving me no attention. For y'all know behind it, y'all just on camera. Y'all know it'll be the other way around. For who is y'all? Who is y'all, folks? Never hung with you. You was never on what I was. You could not hang with me, folks. You had to have a resume to hang with 40s. You can't be hanging with 40s, bro. Nah, you got like you get a job at Walmart, folks. You know how they want to know where your prior jobs, where you work, your work history, folks. I gotta see your resume, Jen. Who you work for? You know?
So that, and a lot of them wouldn't even be able to produce that.
Man, a lot
Um,
of them niggas. It wouldn't even be like I say, folks. And that's why for a long time, G, I just was doing me by myself, folks. But I got the type of heart to where I was eating, folks. I wanted to see niggas eat, folks. I love to see niggas eat. I ain't never been that type of nigga, folks. If I was a stingy nigga, folks, any nigga that know me would tell you I'd have been rich, folks. Been rich, folks. I'd have been rich if I was a stingy nigga, G. I don't be on that, folks. I be wanting to see a nigga get some money, folks. But nigga be so
so
cutthroat. They be so fuck. It's like, what's the word I'm looking for, folks? Self-preservation. It's so self-preservation for a nigga don't got no loyalty to nothing, folks. So it's like once I learned that the hard way, folks, with these people in this motherfucker telling me for I might not never walk out this bitch day again in my life because of the niggas I love and not because the ops. That's why I be tip my hat. I tip my hat to niggas I went to war with, folks. Them niggas ain't never told on me, shit. On everything. And I ain't never put a mask on. On my mama. Them
so
niggas ain't never told on me, G. So for the niggas that you love the most, you feel me, to turn around and all right, cool. Shit. You feel me? Motherfucker.
but
Go ahead.
with you being older, around my age and all, we know that it's always the niggas that's right there next to us who gon' stab you in the back the most, or gonna plot on you, or do this. They'll hurt you more than your fucking ops. You see what I'm
They
saying?
always
Doing
do.
shit like that for sure.
They always do, folks. They
Yeah.
always
So, and then this another thing in Chicago right now. They big on trying to push the peace movement, the peace. Everybody talking about push the peace and push the peace. I don't see them really pushing peace. I see it as a gimmick. Like they
ain't no
using
peace.
it. They using it to oh we pushing the peace and doing this. They doing that because they see everybody talking about that, and they want all the things that come with the glorification of pushing peace. These people doing all this stuff for clicks and views, man. I haven't seen not one person try to get up with this person's child or this person's child, bring them together instead of them hating these little kids hating each other. Try to bring them and show them a different way. I see the things that I see the shorties, shit, 9, 8, in 6, 7 years. I see them, going crazy. Like, and
Yeah.
then I just seen an interview, right? Bunch of 12-year-old shorties out there. They got steamers, they got guns with switches and all this stuff. Like seeing all this, when we was coming up, you had a couple motherfucking shorties out there who was known for doing that. Now you seeing the shorties that's doing it right now. Like, why you think more shorties navigating to doing all that? That's the second question. The first question is with the peace movement. How you feel about the peace movement, and then how you feel about the shorties
The peace
that was
movement,
in.
the peace movement. I feel exactly what you. I mean, I'm gonna say it like this. I can't say J man. I can't say folks say how I pure intentions once upon a time. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I can't say his intentions one pure. You feel me? But I'm gonna say this. If it really wanted to be some stop the peace, like for the whole city to stop, all right, I'm gonna give it to you from a general frame of mind. If I was gonna try to stop the peace, this is what I would have did. I would have threw a meeting for every clique in my city. I would have written out whatever hall could fit us, whatever motherfucking buildings, high hall, whatever we do, and I want 2 representatives from every motherfucking mob in the city. And we gonna have a talk. And what's gonna be discussed at this talk is, first of all, of course, it's gonna have to be some incentives. So you're gonna have to come with something. You know, you don't come asking something for nothing. You gotta make it make sense. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? So of course you would, if you ain't had the paper behind you, get you a sponsor. Because if you feel like if you got a plan good enough to stop some real peace in this motherfucking city, somebody gonna put that paper behind you. You know what I'm saying? So now, once we got this here situation moving how we do, second thing would have been, all right, the structure. This what's going on. Everybody around the city in this mix, we finna eat. What's finna happen is all the violence finna cease. Everybody come to agreement in this room today. That's what it is. If any shots are fired after this room, after this meet and greet, if any shots are fired in exchange between any block, in this after this meet and greet, folks, it's citywide smash on y'all whole hood, folks. Whoever shot first, citywide smash, folks, and y'all last out of here. That's how we keep the peace. That's how we keep the peace, folks. Y'all tried to break the truce, all right, the whole city on his ass. Simple. Ain't nobody gonna do it no more. Somebody
sure.
gonna get the example made out of them. It ain't gonna be no more after that though. You feel me? And you know, and that's how you keep structure. This why when Jeff Nim was running the mob back in the day, and I ain't gonna even use the big brother because the big brother ran shit with love and used with law. But at the end of the day, he didn't have to discipline some of the men too. You see what I'm saying? But discipline in the army, folk, is mandatory, G. Because look what you got going on now. You got niggas do it. This is why. For it fell apart. Ain't no such thing as no gang no more. For you got a bunch of niggas that stand on the block saying this is what they is. For that ain't what I joined. See, that's the difference. I joined the gang, folks. They joined cliques. You see what I'm saying? I was part of a real organization. They wasn't part of that, folks. You see what I'm saying? So my layout was different. Then I was structured different and built different already. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I understand. You feel me? But the peace thing, by all means, I feel like, folk, yeah, that would have been a business to that. You see what I'm saying? That would have been the only way that can go. And you ain't never seen nobody come up with no peace treaty. Ask me this. If 2 governments make a peace treaty and one of them break it, what happens, folks?
Yeah. It go down for
So
sure.
what the fuck? What's the talk? You feel that's the business. But see, that's what I be saying. Niggas sign up for this shit, folk. And it's all fun and games. Why it's fun, it's money, it's music, it's video, until it's business. You see what I'm saying? See, that's how my situation came about. Nigga told on me. Nigga come back and nigga told on me, folk. Don't nobody want to stand on the business. Folk, knock him off. Stand on the business. Knock him. Because one thing, so 2 things for certain. And on my mama, for about a lot, as they should. That 40 would have really been hot. For on my mama, for them niggas couldn't wait to stand over me. Let me would have told on stuff. You see what I'm saying? You niggas hate me so much, y'all could, and y'all pray for shit like that. Yeah, that's like the niggas hitting the lottery, folks. 40 having a flaw on him, folks. Ain't nobody tell you no fuck shit out. I ain't never tried to fuck a nigga, bitch. I'm talking about I ain't never so much sold a gram of weed from a nigga. I ain't so much to scratch the paint on the nigga car for. I ain't never did nothing to nobody. Oh, yeah, John. So it's like it gets so. But see, this what I learned too, and Allah taught me this. You could, if you a pure-hearted person, folks, you couldn't even begin to understand how the heart of a wicked person beats. You see what I'm saying? Because you a good nigga. So every morning we good niggas before we wake up, we want to do good shit. You see what I'm saying? For what's up? Let's go get this money. I want the bean. Let's put them in two. Let's get some motion going. You feel me? When you a wicked nigga, you waking up every morning, folks, on grime shit. Who that nigga is? Let's slime him. You see what I'm saying? Who that nigga is? We don't know him. We don't want him to get up either. Fuck over him. This is your everyday outlook on life. So this symbolism, like this tattoo on my face, it symbolizes a lot. You know, it's like it's a lot of symbolism behind that tattoo, and that's why I put it on my face. And one of the symbolism behind the meanings is half black, half empty. You see what I'm saying? Because you running with wolves in the trenches, folk. You better have some black in your heart, or your ass gonna be out here. Oh wait, you gotta have just another black, folk. You gotta have just enough black in your shit, folk, to see them people when they pull up on you, folks, because they gonna pull up, folks. You gotta have enough black to watch the wolves when they show their teeth, folks. Oh, everything, folks. You gotta have enough, folks. You gotta know killer instinct, folks. You have to know. You gotta know slime instinct, folks. You gotta know when they got their teeth out, folks, because I done seen, so I watch, see, but this the thing with me too, about me being a good nigga and being so humble and under the radar in my own little lane for a long time, folks. I got to watch the back door open a whole lot of times. You see what I'm saying? So I got used to the, you feel me? I get okay, check, tenfold. I know how you play, now how you move. So the worst thing you could do a nigga like me, for you don't let me study your motherfucking move for no 15 years. And now I
Sure.
know you. Now I
For
know
sure.
you. And guess what? You don't know shit about me, but I hurt
Hmm. Yeah. And with the shorties, right? You know, they done lost all the older people. They coming up, they seeing these people say this and say that. So, you know, they say hurt people, man. And
you.
my
Yeah.
thing is, if y'all really wanted to change, y'all would move different. Cause ain't no way that these kids gonna have no love and no compassion for nobody when all this stuff is just study getting thrown up on the internet. And then the same, like say one of the homies, they die, they get killed. Then you got his homies telling Shorty, his kids, like, oh, these the niggas that killed your daddy and all this stuff. Or you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They already setting Shorty up for failure right then and there.
Yeah.
Like when we came up, when we was coming up, the OGs or whatever it might be, they tried to show us a different way. You see what I'm saying? And guide us. Yeah, we seen some fucked up shit too, but they tried to put the right shit in our, you know what I'm saying? It was on us if we stirred off and did that. And did like what you think about these niggas that's sending these shorties off like this, man?
They cowards. They cowards, fuck. Oh, everything. They cowards, G, because I feel like, you know, I watched some shit that Gates said, fuck Gates now, you know, I fuck with Gates, boy. Gates said he made a big gangster statement one day, for he said, you know, when you a general G, you not sitting in the back of the room pointing fingers, for giving motherfuckers orders from the back. You on the front of the motherfucking army, G. You the general. You lead the army. Now, granted, definitely, you send the soldiers to put the work, for, but you not tucking your tail like you ain't the general of this motherfucking army, for. Anything that I'm willing to tell you for to do, I done did the shit 10 times already. I'm not finna
Sure.
send you into the unknown, folks. You see what I'm saying? On the
And
real shit.
you spoke on something earlier, right? You say,
Mm-hmm.
man, a lot of these niggas that got money, you know, they be the leaders when really they shouldn't be the leaders. They just the leaders because they got money. The motherfuckers who really got the leadership and all that shit, the nigga with the money try to, you know, overcloud them and you know what I'm saying with the money because niggas gonna go with the oh he got the most money and all, but the whole time his way of thinking, his train of thought all that shit ain't right. You see what I'm saying? So they be leading motherfuckers to do shit that they ain't even got the heart to do. Like you said, cowards.
Cowards, folks. And you know, and I'm glad. And one thing, you know, even my OG say, one thing I am glad that my whole life as a whole did was that it programmed my little brothers already. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they not even interested in the streets no more. Y'all gonna have it. I done watched this because you talk about, see, my little brothers, my little baby brothers, I done put them through. Like, they just seen the lot of every creed my mama ever had. I done had the police kick in. You see what I'm saying? So it's like watching this as a kid, it'll traumatize you. You see what I'm saying? Shootouts, crib getting shot up. You know what I'm saying? Got to rush to the hospital. Brother fuck up here. He shot up. He fuck around for the die. You see what I'm saying? Courtroom trial date. That shit traumatizing. You see what I'm saying? It's traumatizing. They riding around throughout the city for summers at a time when I'm younger. with my OG looking for me all throughout the trenches. For it's like I traumatized that shit out. It didn't look cool because they saw the real. You see what I'm saying? See, they ain't seen like these shorties them out here, folks. They let this shit trick them watching this internet shit, these music video. And that's another thing, for once upon a time, for back in the day, G, I remember, folk, that the rappers was trying to be like the gangsters, G. You see what I'm saying? Like the rappers went to go find the gangsters to hang around, folks. You got the gangsters want to be rappers now. They want to be entertainers now. You see what I'm saying? And then they was never good at neither. So now y'all out this motherfucker telling on y'all stuff, all y'all music, goofy capping. You see what I'm saying? Clown the fuck out. No guidance, no structure, no heart. You ain't got no heart. That's what be killing me. For these niggas scary as death. You scared of death. You not on nothing. And that just be respect. I don't give a fuck how many, because I ain't gonna even lie, folk. I know a lot. I know a nigga with 5 hats right now. 4 of them was back doors. You see what I'm saying? So I don't even want to hear your hats. I don't want to hear how many you got, folk. Cause he ain't go gorilla with that one nigga, folk. They ain't never saw it coming. They never saw it coming, folk. You feel me? So it be like I don't be want to hear how many hats a nigga think he got and all that. Cause that shit fine and dandy, folk. All right,
And
cool.
and that's how it's going today. Like I'm telling you, a nigga will backdoor you, try to come hang with you and do all this stuff, man. The whole time be plotting on you, man. And
But
that's why I said, you say, man, I move by myself. I like that because I move by myself. I don't really be fucking with. I got a couple of niggas I fuck with and rock with like that, but I'm a solo dolo nigga. I always been like that, man. And
yeah,
shit, I made it to be 40 years old. You know what I'm saying? A
that's
lot of
it.
motherfuckers running around with these clicks and doing all this shit, man. It's too many niggas I know and I done seen them get killed by niggas that's with them and around them and supposed to be friends and shit like this. Snakes. Like it's fucked up out here. Like
Yeah,
coming up,
yeah.
when we was coming up, when motherfucker said we had a friend, we took that shit for real. Like
Ain't no
I'm going
secret.
to this nigga house, we going to ride bikes together. If this nigga fight, we all fight. You feel what I'm saying? Nowadays, these niggas, that word friend is thrown around too loosely. It's too
Yeah,
loosely.
yeah, yeah. And then they call each other brothers. Now, see, I'm the type of nigga, folk. Friend, brother, vote. If you my partner, because I already don't have too many niggas that I could even run with like that, because I'm just a certain type of nigga. You feel me? A lot of niggas don't like my energy. I guess I'm just a grotesque ass nigga. You see what I'm saying? So it's like
So,
a lot of niggas gon' I guess, how can I say it? I guess what I'm trying to say is a lot of niggas for I feel like that they trying to think of how I could say it. For they I think people be seeking some type of acceptance, low key, folks. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if it's like it's to be accepted from somebody, anybody, or it's something like it's because this what
a
we
lot
at.
of niggas, they got low self-esteem, don't believe in themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
All that shit. That's facts. And then like another thing, when we was coming up, your mama will tell you, like, you think them niggas your friends? You think
That's a
that's your
fact.
friend?
That's a
Uh,
fact.
Nowadays, they ain't even doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing done changed. Like when my people used to be, you think them niggas your friends and all that shit. I'm thinking this shit, but as I get older and I look back and realize, like, damn, a motherfucker was only rocking with me because it was beneficial for them, or
Ain't no
this
secret.
motherfucker was plotting us and shit like that. So the word friend, that's why I say that shit thrown around too loose. A lot of motherfuckers don't even know what the fuck a friend is for real, man.
So if I'm your friend, folk, I'm coming to get you. I'm not starting my day without you.
For sure. For
Every
sure. You
morning
know
we
how
get up, folk, I'm coming right to
and,
your house.
and this how I know that this some thorough Chicago shit, cause that's how it go. A motherfucker will make a call early in the morning. Hey, you up, bro? Yeah, we up. I'm finna hit the block. Where you at? You want me to spin on you or you gonna spin on me? You niggas was going to get they real friends and
Off
niggas
the
was
block.
together. Niggas
We
was
know the
together
routine,
all
folks.
day, and motherfuckers realized like, oh, them niggas real friends. Like,
You know the routine,
people,
folks. It's to the point, folks. On folks and grave, when I'm calling your phone, I'm either downstairs or pulling up, folks. You know to be coming
yeah,
down. You know my time. You know what's going. This every day, folks. You my friend. You
yeah,
my friend, G. Oh, bro. When you get into it, I'm the type of friend, folks. You get into it with a nigga, and you don't tell me, folks. Now I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm that type of friend, folks. You feel me? And I feel like a lot of people shied away from my friendship because they felt like they couldn't match my friendship. They couldn't be that. You see what I'm saying? And I'm a type of nigga that don't 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 make me look like no fool, folks. Don't tell me you my friend and you not really my friend. You see what I'm saying? So I can respect shying away from me. I can respect going the other way. Don't cross me. Don't snake me. Don't leave me for dead because I'd had all three happen to me. You see, on multiple occasions. Don't do them. I can respect somebody saying, you know what? This nigga a little bit too deep for me. I ain't on what he on. I'm gonna go the other way. You see what I'm
sure,
saying? Yeah, don't
sure,
don't don't sit here knowing you ain't on the type of time that I'm on for, and you lock in with me, and you know because now I'm a little more wiser with my love, more wiser with my trust for. But back then, you know, if I took a liking to you back then before I knew the values to look for in men, you see what I'm saying? Before I knew how to decipher the right and the wrong that was inside of men, you see what I'm saying? The wicked behavior of men. I used to latch on to you. Like, all right, if you fucking with me, you fuck with me this first couple of days before and I like you, you check out. All right, bet. It ain't, I'm not gonna tell you this, but it ain't probably too much of nothing you can't get from it. You see what I'm saying? On the real. So it's like niggas figured that out about me. And that's why the door was like it was. You see what I'm saying? Oh, sure, they ain't gonna never tell you now. You feel what I'm saying? Got no reason to. We gonna if you might if we I get joy and pleasure from seeing other people happy. Like I'm really a different species. I'm not from here. I just live here. For I'm just down here taking the test right now. For I got some things to do. For I'm just really just running my rewards up for because like I said, I understand where I came from before here. So it's like I understand that you know people is gonna be people at the end of the day, and that's another thing I taught myself. Stop taking shit personal when people do shit personally because at the end of the day, that person was that person before he met you. You know. So start being angry with yourself. So now I'm just more of in a self-walk and a self-evaluation right now. It's like, all right, shorty, at this point on in life, anything more you get yourself into, you did that to yourself because you should have knew better. You learned every lesson you could possibly learn. You see what I'm saying? As far as this area, this bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm really like my aims right now is for corporate. For like I'm really chasing billions of dollars. Like I told you, I got shit that I'm trying to do. I'm working on my app right now, trying to release my app this summer. That's really what my mind is at right now, for you know. And I feel like that's another thing I wish when we was younger, we would have because I was that nigga that growing up, folk, I was the link between the cool kids in the lanes, folks. You see what I'm saying? Because I grew up a nerd. I was a straight A student. I ain't mad at them for telling them, for I used to hang with the lanes, folks. You see what I'm saying? On everything, because I'm a pure nigga. I don't get no fuck because you ain't no gangster, no killer. That's your choice. That's alhamdulillah. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's good. You ain't have to take, that's not, I'm not that type of nigga. You don't have to be no killer or no gangster, no robber, no none of that shit to sit at no table with me, fuck. You don't. You see what I'm saying? I just want you to be a genuine nigga, fuck. Just be a
sure,
good man, fuck. That's all I need you to be, fuck. I'm gonna give you everything you ask for.
for sure, man. We can wrap this up right. I'm going tune tap in with you and do something else with you because I gotta get to work. I'm 20 minutes late, but this gon' goddamn it, I'm gonna chop this up. We're gonna put it out there, man. You got anything you want to tell the people